And I like sat her down, stood up, and I felt the breeze. And I just went, and I was like, oh my God. And bro, when I tell you that like I turned white, I was sweating. And I was like, bro, my sister's in-laws were there.
Oh my God. No one said anything?
No.
Epic Nuggets cooking plates full so heavy. Epic Nugget vibes rolling in the groove. Tori and Jayden always on the move. Real talk, real jokes, they got nothing to prove.
Okay. I was like, damn.
Wow. Welcome back to another episode of Epic Nuggets Podcast.
Hell yeah.
I'm here with our other hosts, Jayden.
That's right.
I'm Tori. Hello. Good to see you again. And if you're not watching this, then you should be watching this.
That's right.
Because it's better visually.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
If you're just listening in, don't forget we got a YouTube, we got an Instagram, TikTok, everything else.
Yes.
So you can be a full part of the experience.
And we're going to say this too. We're going to say this at the beginning instead of the end. Listen, we got a phone number now.
Yeah. And an email.
We've been having an email. All right. You can always email us at epicnuggetspodcast@gmail.com. But listen, we got a phone number, 678-40401. Whoa. I mumbled that. Let's try that again. 678-404-1899. So y'all can text us all your crazy stories and happenings or weird pictures or shit on the internet that you see. All right, just send
it
that
our way.
Send that our way. All right,
we'll
so we can just chat it right up.
That's right.
All right. With that, I suppose we should get right into a story.
Yep. I got a story for you guys. I got a story.
Let's go.
So, there is like the very base, like nightmares. It's like the ones that everyone has. It's like part of being human. Like your teeth falling out, like you being at school with no pants on, like you like running and
you have these nightmares?
No, not all of them, but I'm saying like it's like there's like a section of like dreams that's like pretty common for humans to have.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like mine are always the same.
Or
but like they're different, but they're the same.
Right.
I'm running from something or after something.
Right.
And that's it. It's stressful.
Yeah, exactly. So you're like, like dreams where like you're like trying to hit somebody, but you can't like hit them. Like they're like.
Mm-hmm. Dreams are weird.
Yeah, they're weird. And it's always things that when you wake up, you're like, like.
What the hell was going on with that?
You're like, that was just a dream. Like.
Oh, yeah, thank God.
And you're like,
Yeah.
Thank God.
That shit was weird.
Until it's not a dream and you do some of that stupid shit in real life, okay?
Uh-oh.
So.
What'd you do?
I went to my niece's soccer game with no pants on.
What?
I went to my niece's soccer game with no pants on.
I heard you. How?
Right, how? Let me tell you. Let me just tell you freaking how, okay? So I had just got home. I'm just going to let you know, I didn't know that I was going to go to my niece's soccer game. There's like these ballparks that are maybe, I think they were like 8 minutes from my house at that point, something like that. They were really close. I didn't even know she had a soccer game. I had ended up being home early. My sister calls me and she's like, hey, we're in town and like she's having the soccer game right down here. Do you just want to bring like Elodie and come watch her like soccer game? And I was like, of course. So I had just come home. Elodie is like a little baby at this point. She's like, but she's still like running around. She's like 18 months old, something like that. I was wearing skinny jeans with a plaid shirt tied around my waist, and I had like a sports bra crop top where it's like it's like one of the long sports bras.
Yeah.
So it was like everything was like fitted, and then I had like the plaid shirt that was wrapped around. And like when you wear plaid shirts, it really covers everything other than like your shins and like the very front of like your body.
Yeah.
So I had just got home before my sister called me, and like one does, I took my pants off because I'm fucking home. Like, what are you talking about? I've been in these damn skinny jeans all freaking day.
Dude, skinny jeans are a fucking scourge.
High-waisted skinny jeans. I needed to let the little gut relax and want to walk around in my underwear, you know? But for some reason, I left a shirt tied around my waist. Okay. So I'm bringing groceries up. Also, I lived in an apartment that was like above a lawyer's office. So it was like a whole business underneath me. Oh. And then it was like a huge apartment, like 2-bedroom apartment above it. So it's this huge flight of stairs to go up, honestly. Like, it was ridiculous. And they were steep. So I had Elodie, and we're not walking down them stairs to get the groceries twice, okay? So Elodie's on my hip, and I literally have a whole bag of groceries. I mean, like a whole arm of groceries. I'm talking about a whole freaking arm with 2 in my fingers over here, you know, and a baby. We're not going back down the freaking stairs. Another reason I couldn't go back down the stairs is because, like, I have to carry Elodie everywhere you go. I can't leave her on the second story and then walk all the way back down. Yeah, so I just was like, it's just easier to go all in one go. So I'm doing all this. Elodie's, I'm sure, I don't think she was like, I don't really remember. I'm sure she was doing something. She's a baby. She's making things difficult, okay? Yeah. So we get these groceries upstairs. As I'm like getting the groceries in the house, getting us on the door, that's when my sister, I take my pants off. Yeah.
She calls you.
She calls me.
You're
so in the middle of all that, I'm like, and she's like, yeah, like we're only going to be here for like, it's probably, you know, it's like a little kid's game. Yeah. I think my niece was like 4, so it was like, okay, it's not going to be very long. Their attention span is only, so hurry up. We're only going to be here not that long. So I'm like, okay, well, I just got groceries. Let me put these away. Put the groceries away, and I just pick Elodie up and walk out the door.
Holy shit.
Didn't think anything about it.
Oh my God.
So I go get in my car, drive there, get to the soccer thing. Elodie's on my hip, and I'm like walking around.
And you're like, I have arrived.
I have shoes on.
Oh my God. You remember those?
And the shirt. Yeah.
Holy shit.
And I'm like...
Was anybody looking at you?
Well, see, that's the thing. I thought that people were just being...
The baby.
The baby. People always look at me when I had Elodie on my hip. And I would get stopped. Every time we go get groceries, I'd get stopped like 2 or 3 times. She looks like a baby. She looks like a Cabbage Patch
it's like
kid.
Bringing a puppy in a grocery store.
A puppy in the grocery store. Yeah, they love it. You know, they want to pinch her cheeks. They want to talk about how great she is. So I thought that's what it is. And I have learned that when I'm trying to get from point A to freaking point B, you got to kind of like be really like
you gotta be
with
moving.
people. Yeah, you got to go.
Yep.
So
you did.
I fucking did. And so I was like, people were looking at me, and they kind of were like, and I noticed like several stairs, but I was like busy. I'm in mom mode. I got to go. Yeah. I just didn't really give like a freaking holy hell what they were being judgmental about. Like, I was like, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I get all the way up to the soccer game. They're all busy watching the game, so I just come in and sit down. And when I sit down and cross my legs, the jacket, you know.
Oh my God.
I make it all the way through the game.
You didn't even notice it?
Never noticed it. No, because it covers. Like, when you go like this, it all just kind of like come together.
Yeah.
So the game ends. Sit there the whole time. The game ends. I get up, and when I go to chase my niece around the park, like I go to get her, I felt the breeze finally, because Elodie was on the grass playing, and I like sat her down, stood up, and I felt the breeze, and I just went, and I was like, oh my God. And bro, when I tell you that like I turned white, I was sweating, and I was like, bro, my sister's in-laws were there.
Oh my God. No one said anything?
No, they didn't notice. But like,
thank God.
But like, you could tell there were people who did. Like, now that, like, when I was like, and then that's what happened is like all the looks from all the people that were like aggressive. Yeah. Yeah, I was like,
oh my God.
And at that point, I was literally just like, fuck it.
We're here now.
We're here now. And I'm like, and I was like, and it just hit me, and I was like, I'm in public with no pants on in real life. And so I go to my sister, and I was like, hey, notice anything? And she was like, because I was like standing there, and she was like, and I just like flashed the jacket open, and she literally just falls on the ground,
Starts laughing.
hyperventilating,
Oh.
like laughing.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh
You
my
like that little
God.
roller coaster right there?
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, I know.
she okay?
Just like crying tears,
Oh
and
my
she was like,
God.
"Go to the car, get you out of here." I have a video.
You have a video? Oh no.
All these people plus like a whole lot more people were here, okay? This is what Anna wanted.
Oh my God.
See, look how much it covers.
That's hilarious. It makes sense though, because the sleeves kind of like fall
Yeah,
in the
see?
front.
Yeah.
They probably were what kind of
They were
new
like,
fucked up
"What?"
trend is this
I
with
know,
like
look,
the
look right here though. Like,
I mean, it's blatantly obvious. When you drop the
Bro.
sleeves, does it cover it?
yeah. See, watch. Yeah, cause see, when I start like moving around, they come back to the front. Like, you see?
Oh my God. Wow. You really did that.
So, you know,
Wow.
that's one of the craziest things that's ever happened to me. It's kind of hard to embarrass me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, me too.
Cause
That's pretty wild.
small town too.
That's hilarious,
Small
though.
town. You can't tell me that
Oh,
like
yeah.
a few months down the line there wasn't several people in like Walmart that I didn't know, but they were like,
Yeah.
"Yo, that's that girl that was like at the soccer field with that cute baby, and she ain't had no pants on." Like, like I'm that girl. I'm just that
my
like that
God.
random girl that was at a soccer game with a really cute baby and no pants.
Could have been worse. She could have been wearing some raggedy ass shit.
Yeah. And that's, you see how put together I was other than that? Earrings. Like,
Yeah.
I had mascara, my hair was done, bra, shirt, no pants.
No pants.
Took that shit off, drove all the way there, and just no fucks.
That's hilarious.
I couldn't believe it.
By the end of it,
I couldn't believe
you'd
it.
have to just be like, well, I mean, I didn't know that this was going on. I could just pretend like I don't know what's going on still.
I was just like, well, it was just the end of the night. I was just like, the damage is done.
Yeah,
like,
there's no one doing this. That's hilarious. I have never,
I never thought that would ever.
bruh.
I'm gonna be honest, but I've had dreams like that.
I feel like I've done that where I have a bra on and then I'm like, all right, I'm ready. Like, let me get my purse. And then I'm like,
Oh wait, I need
Wait a
to
fucking
put a shirt
second.
on. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I've done like other weird stuff. Like, you ever got in the shower with your socks on?
No.
You ever get like all the way undressed and you go to pop in and you're like, damn it.
Oh, yeah, no, they're just still on. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the last
that's what
thing
I'm
you end up
saying.
pulling off.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh wait, you know,
I have had this weird fear
It's like
lately.
that, but worse.
So, have you heard of Nippies?
the covers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I got some and they're dope.
Oh,
I-
yeah,
I
you like
really
them?
like them.
Hell
yeah.
I know. I thought about that, but I didn't know if they were worth it or not.
I really like them, but I got all right. So I got them and I really liked them. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's great because it's like, all right, I can wear all of these things without a bra now. I can wear all kinds of new shirts that were never available to me. This is
Yeah.
amazing. Like,
Yeah.
and it like you can't really feel that you're wearing them. They're very comfortable. You could sweat. They stay on. Like they're pretty
Oh.
incredible considering I have like hair dry and stuff, and I'm like be
Oh,
sweating. You know how much I
yeah.
get hot. So
Yeah.
anyway. So I have these things all of like a week and I'm like, I fucking love these. I already started buying new shit in my wardrobe. You know what I mean? I was like, yes.
Yeah.
So I was real excited about it. So one day, I went to the gym. Okay. And like obviously I'm going to have to take these things off. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I didn't technically have to. I could have wore them under my sports bra, but
Yeah.
like,
But you just felt extra, right? Yeah.
yeah, I was like, just
Let's
don't,
take 'em
just
off.
yeah. So I'm gonna wear a sports bra, right? So yeah, because it's not gonna replace that. So
yeah.
we're gonna pull those off.
No.
Yeah. So I had brought like they have like these little like they look like little like cup things. You know, they're like booby shaped. You know, that you peel them off and then you just stick
Put 'em
them
on
back
there.
on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like normally, like you'll rinse them, right? You can wash them.
Yeah.
And then you let them air dry and then you stick them back on the cuppies. But I didn't have a choice. So I stuck them back on the cuppies, all right? And then I like stuck them. I thought I stuck them in my shower bag because that's where I stick everything. I put my jewelry in there, my hair ties, like things you don't want to lose, mouth guards, like small things. So I thought I stuck the nippies back in one of the pockets in that thing. So, as you know, okay, on Mondays, Sometimes I have a cleaning lady come to my house. Well, in the chaos of me trying to like pick up the house and also like throw in a load of laundry for my work clothes, I pulled all of the stuff that was in my gym bag out.
Oh.
Like all the clothes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I like wash them. I think I threw them in the dryer, you know, and then, so luckily it was a very big load, of laundry. So our dryer's been doing this thing where, you have to start it again, you know, for like medium to bigger loads.
That. Yeah,
it's really
ours
annoying.
Does that. Because it'll be like half dry.
So I open it up. I go to like feel them, just to like see where it's at. You know what I mean? Because you don't always have to do it to see if I'm gonna have to run it again. Start it, shut it, leave, go all the way upstairs, and then like have an image flash in my brain. I run backstairs and I'm like, no. They're in the dryer. The Nippies are in the dryer.
Oh no. Wait, what does it do to them if they're in the dryer?
Well, you see, they already went through the washer. They already went through the dryer
So
once.
what does that mean?
So this is round 2 for the dryer. Okay, so they're silicone, so they're fine.
Yeah.
But like, bro, the whole like outside, it's just covered in lint. I mean, it is just linted the fuck up. And the little plastic things that they were on, those are, you know, they're
melted.
unhappy. Let me tell you, okay, just bent up. So I'm like, fuck, like I just got these and I love them like so much, like fuck. So I like wash. I know it was like. It was crushing in the moment, honestly. I was just like, I can't believe you fucking do this. You always do this. You know, when you like talk to yourself. You always do stupid shit like this. You ruin everything. I got so upset. Just like, they're brand new too.
You're like, this is why we can't have nice things.
Let me use my shit ever again. Yeah, it's like there's 2 of us. Oh my fuck. Anyway, so I go upstairs. I've got my Mrs. Myers soap. I'm soaping them. I've got it in warm water. I'm trying to get this fucking lint off.
Were you able to get it off or no?
I got most of the lint off.
Will you have to get new ones or you think or maybe?
I was like, fuck it. So like the next day or whatever, I was like, all right. They didn't feel quite as sticky, okay? So here's the thing, and this is what leads up to like my fear recently.
Yeah.
Okay? Because I'm still fucking wearing these things.
Well,
So,
good. That wasn't a complete
so I've been
waste of
wearing
money
these
then.
things, but the edges, because the way that it is, right, it's like thinner on the edge,
so
and
it
then
blends.
thicker in the middle.
So it blends.
So it blends, right, but also so it like, I'm like hitting my mic over here.
Yeah.
You know, so it like covers your nipple, right? Because obviously you need like a little more like on top of that area. So anyway, so where it was thin, obviously it's a thinner layer of adhesive.
Yeah.
And that's also, of course, where the fucking lint, because what happened when it was on that cup,
it's like curling.
it like got up in the edges between the Nippy and the plastic cup. So like all of it mostly was on like the exterior like half inch. So anyway, I saved
so
these
annoying.
things. I've been wearing them, but like sometimes you'll put them on and it'll kind of like pop off on the top a little bit.
Oh,
and
that's
you're like,
not safe.
okay. So I was just like,
It's like the same thing as a bra strap popping.
I just like push them. I would just push them down. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think it's supposed to be like body heat activated a little bit too. So I'm like, all right, get you some body heat. You know, like, and so yeah.
You just do jumping jacks in your bedroom, and you're like,
Yeah, you just got to make sure. Yeah, you got to make sure that they're on there. You know what I'm saying?
That's really funny.
Well, and then like sometimes like I'll just, you know, like it'll be like a shirt that's not fitted, and that's like real strange. So I have like this fear now that like I'm like, bro, I'm gonna just look down and one of them's gonna just have like fallen off. You might have to grab that shit and be like,
that
oh,
would be hilarious.
my Nippy! I'm like preparing for the moment that this might happen. I'm like, how am I gonna react if this happens?
Oh no!
Like, is it gonna be funny?
Discreet.
Is it right? Yeah. Well, I
slide down there
got
and
a
grab
good,
it.
like walking lunge just from dropping shit at the salon, where you just kind of like you're wearing a skirt or something. You got to kind of like pop down and get it. So I could probably handle that and be like, excuse me. But at the same time, I'm just like, This is now like a fear every time I put these things on.
Yeah.
But they're hanging on, like they do well. And by the end of the day, let me tell you, when you go to peel those fuckers off, you're like, just kidding, they're on there.
Yeah, I got you.
But
Jeez.
I know, I just been like, well, I hope that this is an irrational fear
And not.
that never happens and not like a real possibility.
Well, you never know. I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, that's just who the fuck would do that? What the
Oh my
fuck?
God. I go home and order new ones. I'm like,
No,
just kidding.
literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't even that expensive. They
Better
were like
safe than
$25.
sorry. I feel like I do
just
like the
bought 'em.
checklist now when I go out. I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like I do that now. Like I'm
Purse,
like,
keys,
I'm like,
wallet,
bra,
pants.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, are we covered? We're covered?
All
Okay.
right.
Cool.
We got pants in this bitch.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh my God. I have an underwear story.
Go ahead.
All
See
right.
if this matches. Underwear story.
Underwear
then.
story.
Little Reddit.
Little Reddit
Sprinkle,
life.
sprinkle.
Yeah. All right. So this is in the r-advice or slash advice? Whatever that
The
thing
slash is this. Dashes.
is called. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Coworker saw me wearing my wife's thong at work, afraid she might tell other coworkers. How should I go about?
I'm sorry. What?
You heard me.
Say it again?
Coworker saw me wearing my wife's thong at work, afraid she might tell other coworkers. How should I go about this?
Like wearing it where though? Like you're wearing them? Or like are you like
Nope.
at work wearing them?
Nope.
You thought you were
No,
alone?
he was fully wearing them, like how they're worn, inside of your pants, not on your head. Yeah, y'all that couldn't see that, she tried to signal like it was a hat. It's not a hat.
Well, like I didn't know if he was doing weird shit in his office.
Ew. Oh, with the lady?
With her underwear, like his wife's underwear.
Oh God, no!
What?
Why
I
did your
don't know.
brains
Look,
go
I
that
don't-
way?
I don't know what he's doing in his own office in
would
his
he
personal
just,
time.
Bro, what the fuck? He just like grabs some of his wife's underwear, throws it in his lunchbox, takes it to fucking work. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Whatever.
I did see a really weird thread the other. We're not going to
mean-
discuss that on here, but I'll tell you about it later. It,
Like, you
it
wanna-
involves sandwich making.
Oh God, that
And it
literally
was
made
foul.
me throw up immediately.
Well, we just had sandwiches, so we can't talk about
Yeah, no,
sandwiches. All right.
I mean, I'm just saying. That's why I was like, I don't know. Maybe he was just like, take that to keep a reminder, little something, something. I don't know. You don't
People
even
are
fucking know.
so weird. Okay.
Kind of romantic, I guess. Mm.
You youngsters and romanticism. That shit's gotten weird. All right. He took a pair of my underwear. Oh.
Yeah. Just like,
So my wife, 25, female, and I, male, 31, were playing video games, and she said if I lost, I had to wear her underwear the next day, and vice versa.
okay.
So I took on the bet and lost. I'm getting ready for work the next morning, and she picks out a lace pink thong. Good play, wife. That's funny as fuck. I work at a lab with all women, the only guy out of 5 girls. I go to get my headphones out of my bag, and I drop them. I squat down to pick them up, and what do you know? A coworker was coming in the break room right when that happened, and the thong was showing a bit. She covers her mouth and quietly was like, nice panties, and turns around and walked away. The rest of the day, I didn't talk to her because I was beyond embarrassed. I told my wife, and she was dying laughing at the situation.
Nice panties. This was a plot from the wife the whole time to make sure all these women thought he was weird. That's what that was.
When the girl got off work, she normally gives a general goodbye to everyone, but this time she stopped by me and said goodbye to me with a little giggle. So I'm wondering, should I talk to her so she doesn't tell anybody else, or should I just hope she doesn't say anything? I'm too embarrassed to ask or talk to her about it.
People, I feel like people are, I forget how different people are.
Yeah.
Because if that was me as a man, I'd be like, yo, look.
Yeah. You'd be like, I lost this bet.
I lost this bet. I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, like, he was like, this was actually
He
a
was
bet he did not
embarrassed.
want to lose.
I'm
And
like,
he
bro,
was embarrassed.
Why did you take the bet? You can't.
He thought he
you
was
can't
gonna
handle
win,
it.
bro. He thought he was gonna win. That's what that
Bro.
sounds like. And look, you're not using your full noggin, because getting to wear like your husband's or your man's underwear like
Doesn't do anything. It just ruins all my outfits.
Yeah, they're comfortable as shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, I do that anyways.
I couldn't wear that shit to work.
If I can get away with it though, I
Also, kudos to this man for how did you even wear that?
he could have been. They could have been similar size. You never know. Oh,
They don't make it wide enough for.
Oh, that's true though.
You know.
Dang, he basically had a G-string up the front and the back.
I'm saying.
That's hilarious.
She did him dirty on that one. Yeah. I'm like,
that's how it feels.
What do you do?
That's
What
how
do
it
you
feels
gotta
having
slide
a string
it off to the side to like. I don't know. I don't want to get into the mechanics of that.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah,
a thong is not a hammock. Banana.
Yeah, it's not a hammock. It's not.
Hammock.
Yeah, it's not.
I can say words. A banana hammock.
Banana. Yeah, I feel like he was having to wear it like to the everything to the side like this.
Dude, I don't know. That's crazy.
It was free flowing that day.
I just feel like, why would you take that bet if you're like, it's a possibility that somebody might see that shit. So like, why get embarrassed?
You should have put a belt on that day, brother.
You should have put a belt on. That's a great idea, Jayden. Well, where are you when people need you?
You obviously needed some help. I would have. You should have thought about these things. This is all your fault. Honestly.
Yeah.
Everything's your fault. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just like, you lost when you took a bet with your wife where
what video game were you playing?
Yeah, like where she wasn't even really gonna lose even if she lost, because men's underwear are comfortable as shit. And then like you were really the only one who had anything to lose. Then you lost the bet that you obviously thought you were gonna win. And then you didn't like prepare at all once said bet was locked in. You didn't think that your hot pink underwear were going to slide. I guess, underwear slides up different than men's underwear too, though. It does.
Dude, that's
shimmies.
so true. Oh my God, I was wearing this skirt the other day. Bruh.
It shimmies, dude,
And I got these like high-waisted underwears, but they're like kind of cheeky at the same time, which is annoying. But I didn't realize
like the
how
boxer
high-waisted
shorts?
that. No, because the butt's out, a little bit.
Oh.
You never seen those? They're like high-waisted, but they're cheekies. But normally cheekies are like low.
But they're like the
But the
box.
problem is all the pants go up high now, which is really annoying. I did that the other day too, where I wore 2 days in a row. Listen to it. All right, so I had one day where I wore like a high-waisted skirt, and then I wore these high-waisted underwears. But then the problem is the skirt kept riding up. But the underwear was already at my belly button. So every time I tried to pull the skirt down, it was starting to pull the underwear down.
It's the same thing with leggings at jiu-jitsu. It's like, you pull the leggings and the leggings up. But then the underwear will stay up and the leggings keep falling down. And then before you know it, they're all hanging out. The underwear is hanging out, and the main article of clothing keeps the underwear always right up. The main article of clothing always rides down. It's like, that's the thing.
It's ridiculous. Well, so yesterday...
But see, you ain't know that because you're not used to wearing a hot pink thong. That's
I wore some high-waisted shorts yesterday, and then I wore like some low-rise like type underwear. And I kept trying to because they were like going below my ass crack. I was trying to pull these things up, but then the shorts were like, I was like, bro, I cannot win with underwear this week. I'm so over this shit. Like...
That's hilarious.
She got your
ass. She did. She got you.
Dude, she's a good wife.
Yeah.
Like,
she's a keeper.
On some smart shit.
Because she's smart. I'm about to say, she's a keeper.
I'm not saying now, she kind of like fucked you up a little bit.
Yeah.
But you took that bet.
I'm about to say, he sounded like he was confident because he
thought he was going to win.
He did.
If you thought you were going to win, though, why wouldn't you bet something better?
He just didn't think it was that big a deal. He didn't realize how much he had to lose.
Yeah. Like, if I win this, you got to go to anytime I want. In the middle of the night, if I want some Oreos, I got a punch card.
See?
And you got to go in and get them for me. Exactly. You got to whip out some. You got to be smart.
He just wasn't using his noggin. She got you.
Shit's dumb.
You don't got enough forethought. Hell yeah.
All right. We got to wrap this shit up. We're about to get out of here. You can find us on anything, Epic Nuggets or Epic Nuggets Pod. Don't forget, you could text us at 678-404-1899. Send us anything. Send us everything. And you can find us on the internet. Where can we find you?
You can find me at Jayden Scrappy. That's Jayden with a Y, Jayden. Scrappy. That's on everything.
Yeah.
All the platforms.
And you can find me at 2 Honest Tory, TOO Honest Tory on anything.
That's right. And go click that little link in our bio. It's got all our other links in there, all our other social media platforms. And yeah, go follow us because we're pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
2 Honest Tory drop truth bomb steady. Scrappy Jayden and jokes slice like machete. Truth and laughs more tasty than you're ready. Epic Nuggets cooking plates full so heavy.